That was the knee one, and then I healed up from that, tore my bicep, healed up from that, blew my shoulder out, healed up from that, separated my other shoulder.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a bunch of them. Is it okay for me to drink coffee?
It's whatever.
I mean, I'll just drink it in between though.
I don't care. Your supercross racing and outdoors, what end did you running? You know, you had some good finishes there, up around the top 10. A few of those was it 450s, right?
Yeah, 450s from 2012 on.
And you know, you looked really good, and then just a bunch of injuries. And what all happened from there? And what are you doing nowadays?
Yeah, it was rough. I went 4 straight years with pretty much not being healthy. Be healthy just enough to train up until the season and then get hurt like second race. So yeah, I did that for 4 years straight, and then got the opportunity to drive for Monster Jam and went with it, and I'm loving it. It's awesome.
With the Monster Jam stuff, I mean, you had an awesome season this year, your first rookie year. What obviously didn't take you that much to adapt to it. What's it like driving monster trucks?
It's different. It's well, we do the triple threat. It's what the triple threat series. So we do actually side by sides and ATVs. So those come a lot easier to me because I've rode them or you know, rode side by sides or whatever. Monster truck, completely different. You got rear steer. They're just massive. They're like big elephants on ice is what we kind of call them, you know. And it's that's, you know, the other stuff was easy, and I was winning all the side-by-side stuff and the ATV stuff, and I was kind of sucking on the monster truck stuff there at the beginning of the year, because that's what took me so long to actually figure out. It's just totally different than anything I've ever done.
What by the end of the year, I seen you were doing like were you riding on the front end and on the back end and stuff like that. What are you doing here in the future?
Next year I hope to be doing the same thing, Monster Jam, and I actually just bought, I got 2 125 2-strokes, KXs in 04 and 05, so been ripping them. My brother's gonna get a 125 and just, you know, just have fun riding a dirt bike. About to go over to London, England, do a pit bike world championship, and you know, I stepped back. I didn't ride for almost a whole year, and then, you know, I'm coming back there for the last 4 years. I was hurt all the time, and it was treated like a job, you know, and it just kind of burns you out when you train that long and you ride one weekend and you get hurt. So I was trying to stay healthy for Monster Jam. Didn't ride for almost a full year. Ryan brought a 125 down. I rode it, and I'm like, I gotta have me one. And went out, you know, like the next week, bought one. The week after that, found one that was even better, went and bought it, and just been working on them things and just having fun again, you know, just going out to have fun. And I figured 2-stroke 125 probably the best way to do it.
When's the monster truck stuff start up again, or when do you know what's going on with that?
It's kind of last minute. I mean, everything in motorsports is, but yeah, it's I mean, I would assume it starts up in January. There for a while there was talk it was going to start in October. Pretty sure that's not going to happen. And usually they call it the first quarter, usually the first 3 months of the year, every single weekend. And there's some summer shows and stuff like that, if I get chosen to do them, you know, because there ain't as many. There's like 10 different tours going on in the first 3 months. After that, there's just single events, so they pick a few out of each, you know, tour or whatever and do that. So it's just, I'm not real sure, but I would say first 3 months of the year I'll be doing it every single weekend.
How did you get the opportunity to do it?
I know Brianna Mahan. I know Brianna Mahan, and that's what she did. They come up, she quit racing. She's still riding, quit racing, and was doing like dirt track car stuff. And they come down and picked her, and she went up there, and she's been doing it for like 3 years. And she just gave me the contact information, and I sent them a resume and everything, and went up, and I think they had 40 people come through and try out, and they hired 6 of them, and then 2 more for backup drivers. So I was pretty thankful, you know, I got through that, so that was cool. Yeah, actually, Race Tech, they still hooked me up. I brung my suspension down here. I can't wait to get it home, because it was a 04 125 I bought, and you know, suspension was pretty blown out. I don't even know what kind of valving was in it, what rate springs were on it. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped to take that stuff home. They've always did awesome job. They've been, anytime I've ever had them do any of my suspension, I tell them my weight, and they're pretty much spot on every time. We got Fly. Yeah, I gotta thank Max and Fly. He's hooked me up for a long time. Their stuff is awesome. Wearing their helmet, you know, all the way full gear, everything. I actually wore their helmet, their Moto helmet, in the monster truck all year last year. Yeah, I gotta be thankful for them guys. They're still hooking me up, making awesome gear, and still supporting me in everything I do.